Hi everybody, another very good question, and I thought I'll give an answer through this video again. This question is about a person who wants to uh, come to New Zealand and seek a career in the real estate industry because that is his background, and he's worked in the real estate industry for a long time, and he is seeking to come here and pursue the same sort of career option here in New Zealand. And the option for this person, for this student, is whether he goes into a course that is relevant directly to real estate, or he comes into something a bit more generic. Well, I think I have a very good take on this particular question, and I think it's a very good question because it's not often I get people who are very, very clear about exactly what they want to pursue, and which is where I think getting the right advice is very important. And the problem with real estate industry in New Zealand, while it is on the upswing, and there is a lot of buying and selling of houses happening all across the country. I mean, including in the city of Hamilton where I live. I mean, overall there has been a very good boom in the real estate industry here in New Zealand. But the problem with working in the real estate industry is that most of the um, real estate agents who work in the industry are not paid a salary. They are paid on a commission basis. Now, when it is a commission based payment or remuneration, and not a salary or a contract payment, immigration department would have a problem considering it as full-time employment. So while you may be earning good money as a real estate agent in New Zealand, because we are having a good boom, and people are buying houses, and so there is a need for real estate agents, because you're not paid a salary and you're paid in commission, that might become a problem for you when you go on to apply for your post-study work visa, or you're trying to seek residency, especially based on the position as a real estate agent. So that is something I would like to caution you about. I think a better option for somebody who's got a passion to be in the real estate is to switch back for a couple of years into a more generic management sort of a role. And I mean, bottom line is real estate selling, or selling in general, is selling. I mean, I'm a guy who started my career working with Xerox and selling photocopiers, and then I moved into other companies which sold telephone services and electronic equipment and stuff like that. So I think bottom line is selling skills are selling skills which can be translated very nicely from one industry to the other. I mean, like I said, I started with photocopiers and working with Xerox, but look at what I'm selling now. I'm selling New Zealand education. So, but I still use the same skills that I acquired back in the early 90s while working with Xerox. And I still use the same set of selling skills, except that for me, my product has changed from a copier to New Zealand education or New Zealand migration. So while I respect the fact that you want to be in the real estate industry, I think it's better if you pull back a little bit, go into a more generic management kind of a course, and come out of it and seek an employment as a more generic salesperson where a salary is paid, and utilize that to get to your platform of a longer work visa or a longer resident visa, and then you can always switch back to real estate whenever you want to. So I don't think it's such a big deal, and a couple of years in the larger scheme of things really does not matter. I mean, I still sometimes sit back and wonder where the last 12, 13 years have gone when I got into this particular industry. So a couple of years of course corrections to ensure that you come out properly the other end, I think is absolutely worth taking a punt on. So I hope I've answered your question, and which was very good, by the way. And yeah, we need good real estate agents, but take a break and move into a more generic selling kind of a role, and then get back into real estate agent position. So all the very best, and hope to see you here in New Zealand soon. And you are also one of our AJV prospective students, and absolutely look forward to catching up with you and having a good discussion about real estate trends in New Zealand over a cup of coffee or a beer. Thank you very much.